Midco Sports coverage of NCAA football rolls on from the Red River Valley today as the Missouri Valley Football Conference season continues inside the Alerus Center with the 9th-ranked North Dakota Fighting Hawks hosting the Northern Iowa Panthers.
In a real game, so yeah, this opening drive is going to be important. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Frichte doesn't do some things that they've been planning on this open week. They've had a lot of time to prepare for this Northern Iowa football team.
Caden Palmer, the place kicker, sends it deep. That's Sawyer Seidel back at full strength now after being banged up in recent 2 weeks ago, in that defeat to the Bison. He'll throw on first down and find Bo Belquist, the preseason All-American who's atop the MVFC ranks in terms of reception.
Type running linebackers that really want to stop the running game against any opponent they're going up against.
2nd and 7, Gavin Zebarth up the middle. Some of those injuries today for the Panthers include one of their starting defensive ends, Zach Meemert, who didn't make the trip either. They do get Mo Alowo back, who broke his arm in fall camp. He's back now, number 0, at a starting safety spot. But it's been one of those seasons for the Panthers. They've just not been able to get their best out there, really, from day one.
Yeah, and injuries obviously play such a pivotal role as things goes on. I mean, even right now, you've got 88 out there, a backup tight end.
Inverted tight end, so good at this. North Dakota this season almost automatic in these positions. 6 for 8 on 4th down and short. And Vaughn gets it with ease out to the 44-yard line. What a luxury to have that in your back pocket. Rumpfo's 7th career start now after taking over for Tommy Schuster, who's having a decent time as the backup at Michigan State this year. 3rd down and 5 and a fumble. Northern Iowa is there on the recovery, perhaps right near midfield. It was Isaiah Smith who didn't quite
see on the replay here that this ball comes out right away, and you see him almost close his hands before the football is there. That's the hard part. You're looking upfield, you're trying to see your blockers close the hands, which caused that fumble to come out. Luckily for North Dakota, they were able to land on that, try and flip the field here on a good punt.
They'll fake it here on 4th and 5. North Dakota with space around the left edge. That's Nick Kupfer. He's got enough for the first down. How about Bubba Schweigert, special teams coordinator Sean Kostic, rolling the dice on the first offensive possession of the game.
All of a sudden, North Dakota going with a fake punt, run to perfection here. It's around the edge and picks up the first down. Gutsy call by North Dakota's coaching staff, and it pays off for the Fighting Hawks.
The kid from Bismarck. Isaiah Smith, the tailback. The fake goes to him as Rumpfo's got plenty of time. Now he's going to run, and he's got the first down. For the 2nd time on this drive, Rumpfo improvising and moving the chain. Fresh set of downs now for this Fighting Hawks offense. First possession of the football game. On the rollout, that's Belquist. Nearly another first down for the 5th-year senior. Albert Nunez, the Eastern Kentucky transfer, able to push him out just in front of the sticks. Isaiah Smith now has the first down and more. The senior from Minneapolis bouncing it outside. Smith got banged up in that North into the Hugo's red zone on their first offensive possession. Smith inside the 5. Another strong run for Isaiah Smith. 2nd and 2 now. Smith again. Hole opens up the middle. Isaiah Smith, touchdown, North Dakota. The 6th rushing touchdown of the season for the senior tailback. Give credit to the guys up front again.
Absolutely. Exact same play. 3 in a row. Why not? Keep running that play. You're getting yards on it. You're gaining yards. Guys up front are doing their job. Just keep
through. CJ Elrich's extra point is up and good. Over for Aiden Dunn last week after the Panthers had struggled to average 13 points a game. That's one of the fewest totals in the country. They were sparked, though, with his performance and up and fill those spots. Here's a 3rd down and 3 now from the 44. It's Pesek Hickson Stopped by Malachi McNeil right at the line to gain, maybe a yard shy of the first. Will stay on the field for the Panthers. Sheckelman has the first down across the 40. Designed QB power off the right side. A leader in passes broken up this year with 7. A couple of picks as well for the fifth-year senior. 2nd and 10. Here is Bunton. Good short tackle in space. Down in 4 now for the Panthers offense. They need the 28 to keep the drive going. Sheckelman, they set the screen up. Here's Edwards. Well read by North Dakota. Caden Palmer now on for a 50-yard attempt. Palmer's career long is 40. He's in his first season in this place kicking role. And that one is long enough, but wide to the left. Plenty of leg for the young man. Dang, 6'5", 210 from Tokyo, North Dakota, out of Four Winds High School. 3rd and 5. Here's Belquist on the quick hitter. Nice block downfield that time. That was Caden Dennis. Able to give Bo just enough time to...
They had done all season, and for them to be successful, especially offensively, they've got to win the line of scrimmage.
You saw on the screen a moment ago, North Dakota averaging over 200 yards a game on the ground. That's 15th best in the country, 4th best in the Valley. And on Langenberg, Albert Nunez, those 3 linebackers, solid in the middle of the park. Here's 3rd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Seidel. Big gain out to the 39-yard line now. This becomes more of a conversation today. Rumpho on the bootleg. He's going to keep it himself and lunge forward to get the first. They will spot him right at the 36-yard line. He got sandwiched out there. Belkin had the initial hit, and it looked like that was the backup tight end, Derek Anderson, who's playing D-end out of necessity today, who also made the stop, but not before the chains move.
Well, and I really like the bootleg, the getting Rumpho out of the pocket where he has a couple options. He can either throw that to Belquist or he can tuck the football and run it and pick up a first down.
To overturn the call on the field, which in this case was a first down.
After further review, it's been determined the ball carrier was short of the line to gain. Therefore, we have a turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10, Northern Iowa from the 36.5.
Their offense now faced with 2nd and 7. Sheckelman with time, has his man. Roque Jr.'s got the grab. J.C. Roque Jr. into the end zone for the touchdown. An explosive 60-yard strike from Sheckelman to Roque Jr.
Oh, Sheckelman saw this one. He looked to the left, came back, see right up the seam, right up the hashes. He finds Roque, and he goes the rest of the way there for a touchdown. Boy, we've seen this too much from Iowa. Just hit another one on him.
First career touchdown catch for the redshirt freshman. Caden Palmer's extra point.
For the best for Jack Tyken.
Between Tyken and Braden Moore, who was injured against Iowa State, they're down their top 2 DNs. Oh, and this looks bad. Penalty flags in the backfield and along the UND sideline. It was Caden Dennis who took a hard shot deep inside Panthers territory. 2 plays later, now it's a tie ball game. Here's Belquist now on the jet. Bo able to spin off one man. He's got the first down. Anderson in motion. Rumpho will look his way. Now he'll go deep. Belquist open, has the catch, and he's got 6 as well. Bo Belquist from Simon Rumpho from 35 yards out. Fighting Hawks back on top.
What a throw. Simon Rumpho, good job by Zebarth picking up the blitzer, and then Rumpho finds an open Bo Belquist who does the rest for a touchdown for North Dakota. Well delivered football, great route by Belquist.
And the redshirt junior quarterback hit him right where it needed to be. Elrich's extra point is good as well. Down in a long 9. Fighting Hawks showing blitz here. Everybody inside the box, and they bring it. Pass bobbled and incomplete. Well shy of the first anyway. Antonio Blewett was right there on the coverage. Rumpho on the rollout with pressure. He will shovel this forward. That is Kupfer again. who has been the go-to guy on these 3rd and 4th down conversion. Now the Fighting Hawks will hurry things up. It was a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 from the 49. Rumfo to the air. And now we'll run and just get the first down. Good heads-up play. That was Butler along
to make those kind of plays, so defenses have to respect all those receivers that are out there.
Rumfo with plenty of time. Belquist again with the grab. Makes one man miss and steps out inside the 40-yard line. 5th catch. Receiver set for Rumfo. Panthers blitz. Picked up well. Aiden Beheimer, the big 6'6" tight end who transferred. Rumfo with time. Belquist is wide open by the boundary. He's got the first down and will step out at the 26-yard line. Farley, 13 postseason appearances. Their defense faced with 3rd and short now. It's Zebarth on the carry. He's got the first and more. They were already inside the Hugo's red zone after the offside penalty. Now they left in the half. Fighting Hawks up by 7, trying to add to it before the break. Rumfo on first down, has Belquist. A great leaping grab, but he did not come down in bounds. Albert Nunez again drawing that assignment in this battle of number ones. 13th play of the drive. 24 seconds to go in the half. Rumfo, end zone. Belquist didn't get there this time. J.J. Derville on the cover. 3rd and 10. The rollout. Rumfo in trouble and dropped. A penalty flag does fly late. It was Derek Anderson in the backfield who did not expect to be playing defensive end today.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. That penalty enforced half the distance from the previous spot. Automatic. First.
Jaden Norby, the tight end, shifting. They'll keep it on the ground with Zebarth. He bounces around and gets down to the 1-yard line. North Dakota takes the timeout with 7 seconds left, so seconds left in the half. Vaughn plunges forward, and he's in for the touchdown! Second rushing score in the last 2 weeks for Quincy Vaughn. That is a statement touchdown by North Dakota in this coaching staff.
Is it ever? Initially, it looked like this was going to be stopped, and Quincy Vaughn says, nuh-uh, I'm getting this baby across. Gutsy call by Coach Schweigert and that staff. Great execution by Quincy Vaughn, stretching that ball across. Break
strength to bounce off the hit from Moalowo and Cannon Butler. Shekelman will just kneel this out, and both sides will go into the half after a entertaining opening 30 minutes. North Dakota with a 2-touchdown advantage at the break. 21-7 our score. Impressive opening 30 minutes against a Panthers team, despite being 2-4, that is talented and typically plays North Dakota close. CJ Elrich's opening kick to begin the second half will go through the end zone.
And keep some drives alive.
Shekelman 6 of 9, 97 yards through the air. We mentioned just the 8 yards rushing. That changes here. Ty Edwards, the grad student from Palatka, Florida, rumbling into Fighting Hawks territory. Gets ahead of steam. He's a tough man to bring down at 6'4", 230 pounds. A gain of 30 on first down to start the drive. Now Shekelman in trouble, will get dropped. 4 yards in the backfield. A number of Fighting Hawks back there. Montre Samuel by way of Northeast Oklahoma A&M. For a second, a couple of games for North Dakota. On 2nd and long, Shekelman finds one of Northern Iowa's top targets, Desmond Hudson. First catch of the day for the grad student from Raytown, Missouri. The gain out to the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Shekelman nearly intercepted. That was Lance Rucker, the sophomore outside backer from Omaha, who got his hands on the football. North Dakota brings pressure. Panthers pick it up. Hudson's pass incomplete. Roque Jr. the intended target. Good coverage. That was Avery Scott's, the West Virginia. Seidel in the backfield behind Rumfo. Belquist trying the double move. Rumpho goes that way again, and basically the exact same thing, only this time the penalty flag does come out.
Pass interference. Defense, number 4. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
And UND seeing that
Down this afternoon. Rumpho has a man streaking downfield. That's Vaughn. Nearly caught, then nearly intercepted by Sander. A couple of strong runs from Edwards and then Pesic Hickson to get things moving here in the third quarter for the squad from Cedar Falls. No place to go this time. Ty Edwards swallowed for a loss of 2. Third down and a long 4. Sheckelman in trouble, finds Edwards, and he's got room in front, or does he? Great job by the Fighting Hawk defense to run to the football. He's got the first down. For a moment, though, it looked like that was going to go for a lot more.
he picked up.
Yeah, Jack Barrett's in there as well. First and 10, more pressure. Sheckelman steps up and finds Hudson, who stays in bounds and picks up maybe an extra yard before stepping out. Second catch of the half for Desmond Hudson. For his community back in Kansas City, he started a foundation to help young kids in that area make better choices in life. Here's first and 10 now. Sheckelman slid down and then took a shot after the fact. Saw both North Dakota defenders, Barrett's and Wiltshire.
Receiver, or when you're going 100 miles an hour, it's extremely hard to lay off on those type of plays.
Second and 4. The quick hitter outside to a Pesic Hickson, breaks free again into UND territory. Yard line. They need the 35 of UND to stay out there. The screen set up for Roque Jr. is going to be about 6 yards shy. Good defensive sequence. Panthers offense will go for this once again. Sheckelman with Rucker coming, goes deep, incomplete. Brady McCullough was his intended target. Play a little game here with Ryan Gosowski and company. First and 10 now for North Dakota after stopping the Panthers on 4th and long. Sawyer Seidel, an explosive run off the left side that goes for 11 out to the 48-yard line of Panther territory.
You can do more things, but I just love the decision making. I love the fact that he's not going to put you in situations you don't want to be in, and is just continuing to get better as the season goes on.
On 3rd and 3, Gavin Zebarth stopped for a loss. Cannon Butler going down the line. Sheckelman tries to tuck and run. He'll sling it to Hudson right at the sticks. He's got the first down, making the grab just in front of Antonio Blewett. Great job by the redshirt sophomore sideline. We'll keep an eye on that for North Dakota's next offensive possession. Panthers backed up here. They'll go screen on 3rd and 14. Edwards will get back to the original line of scrimmage and nothing more. Tyler Erkman, the freshman safety. Lance Rucker in there along with Malachi McNeil.
Though of knowing the situation and the down and distance.
Pettinger, who's been the starting punter for UNI for the last 3 seasons, sends one down to Belquist. And Bo did get bumped that time, and the flag does come out. Alonzo Morgan racing down the field, made contact with Belquist on the fair.
Kick catcher interference. Kicking team, that 15-yard penalty enforced from the end of the kick. It's first down, timeout.
So UND will have the football near midfield. When years later, nearly 40 years of coaching experience on his side. Same story for Mark Farley on the other. How about 80 years combined between those two on the sidelines in the up.
Number 94, it's a 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Oh, another costly penalty for Northern Iowa, and Rumpho went flying on that one.
Again, every possession today they've crossed the 50. Back inside Panthers territory as Zebarth bounces this outside and then lowers the shoulder for good effect to finish the run. Keith Moko, who goes 6 foot 155. Very even as always for this North Dakota backfield. Zebarth with space now up the middle. Rumpho throws the block downfield. Gavin Zebarth into the end zone for the touchdown. a 40-yard scamper, and the big block was sprung by his quarterback.
Wow, huge play for North Dakota, and everybody doing their job. You said it, even the quarterback getting around the edge here, finishing the block right there, which springs this loose, and then Zebarth is able to outrun the defenders for Northern Iowa. Great job by UND's offense.
And a season ago, preseason All-Valley from the tailback position, showing off the power.
Penalty where it's out of bounds, not forcing anything.
The passing numbers have not been anything eye-popping as Sheckelman puts one right into the arms of the Fighting Hawk defense. That was Jai Martin coming up with the pick. Go Sports. UND needs the 24 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down and 6. Rumpfa with time. Tried to find Beheimer down there. It was good coverage from Alonzo Morgan III. Rumpfo is the holder. David Newberger, the long snapper. Elrich, the sophomore from Olathe, Kansas, right down the middle. A new career long in as many games for C.J. Elrich with his second pick. Instead, it becomes 3rd and 10. Pressure. Sheckelman drops. Lance Rucker. Second sack of the season for the outside backer. 3rd of the day for this Fighting Hawks defense. Rumpfo in the pistol. Everybody in tight for the Fighting Hawks. No surprise. Zebarth able to bounce this outside. He's got the first. That's why this game was so important, to get a win here at home. 3rd down and long. Quincy Vaughn open. Broken up at the last moment. Great effort by Tucker Langenberg. One of the captains on this team, able to break up what would have been. Former All-Wisconsin quarterback slings one to the outside. That's caught by Hudson. 4th catch of the day for Desmond Hudson. Young man that grew up in the shadow of Arrowhead Stadium, Raytown, Missouri. They'll bring pressure. Sheckelman gets rid of it, but cannot complete the pass to J.C. Roquet. And Roquet had that 60-yard touchdown catch. It was a gain of 12 for Deng. 3rd and 1. Hunt has the first down and more. Donovan Hunt, the junior, another Wisconsin guy from Brookfield by way of Jackson State. He just seems to do this. He's so good at bringing.
Dakota. So obviously a challenge for them to do that as well. But it seems like a team that has a lot of confidence and really believes in themselves.
We talk so much about the importance of this game, not just in the context, get back to who we are, who we think we can be, what we showed in the first couple of weeks of the season. Sticking with a really good Iowa State team that is still ranked in the top 25. Enrolling teams at home, including a great comeback win over Montana, the reigning FCS runner-up. Today, another statement for North Dakota as they are going to cruise to their 5th victory of the season. 31-7 will be the final. The Fighting Hawks avenge last season's defeat in Cedar Falls. They pick up their 2nd win in the Valley today. An impressive showing by Bubba Schweigert as these two respected men, 2 of the deans of coaching in the Valley with nearly 80 years of experience on the gridiron between them, shake hands at midfield. We wish all the best to the Panthers moving forward. You hope that team can get healthy. They've got a chance to get right maybe at the end of the season, but some tough games between now and then as they go back home to take on Missouri State next week.